It takes up a small footprint. Our overall home gym fits in just one portion of the 2-car garage. So it's 9-foot ceilings. So pretty much that's our whole gym right here. Box jump in the corner, Concept 2 rower, homemade pull-up bar with a TRX system and a pull-up assistance, treadmill, and here's the bench that comes with the Smith machine. But overall, it's 9-foot ceilings. I still have about 2 feet left, so it's about 10 feet tall, and I want to say about maybe about 4 feet wide. So maybe like 5.5 feet in depth. But one of the issues I had with this machine, or still have, is these pulley system. The cables are supposed to go straight down, which they did. They went straight down, and this lined up like so. That lasted for about 6 months, and got in the summer. Once the winter hit, it seemed like the cold air just kind of caused the cables to kind of clump up. I put some grease on it. Helps a little with the friction because they're getting really super hot when I was using them. So that's, I guess, about the cable system. It has this cool little tower that you put weights on there. It uses the Olympic size weights. And the most I had so far on here was like 75 pounds on each side. And it still seemed pretty solid. It didn't seem like it was gonna snap. So it seemed pretty good. Hold about 340 pounds of weights on here when it's fully stocked. That I put on there, I'm not sure if you fit more on there, but it's pretty much, when I have all my plates on there, adds up to about 340. This pec portion of the pec machine, not a big fan of that. I'm short and it just seems like really awkward. You can put the bench there, kind of sit on it, but I still can't really reach it, so I got to kind of squat and do it, so I'm not really a big fan of that. I like using the cable pulleys for like chest flies, or comes a rope for triceps, and if you want to do, I guess, like reverse curls or curling with it with the cable, or your abs. Another thing that I'm not a big fan is it has a pull-up bar, which is great, except for how it's positioned on here. Is if you try to do pull-ups, you're going to go ahead and hit the bar. So even if you put the bar all the way up, it's still going to go ahead and your body, either your chest or your back's going to hit it when you do pull-ups. So I'm trying to talk about the pull portion of it. We tried to pull up. If you do pull-ups right here, you can't do it facing away from the machine because you're going to hit your head on the bar. If you do pull-ups, that's okay, but if you want to do with your palms facing you, you're going to hit the bar all the time. So that's the issue with the pull-ups portion, is the bar is going to be hitting it each time, or hitting your elbows. And that's what these all the way up. So yeah, if they would have kind of sticked it out like 6 inches more, you wouldn't have hit it, but that's just, I guess, I think a design flaw. See, 280 is what the max I benched on this, and it seemed pretty stable and everything, except for even if you have like 25 pounds on it, these kind of sway kind of from like left to right. It's nothing, doesn't feel like it's gonna fall apart, but it's just, I guess it has a little give, which maybe it's designed to do that. Don't know. The bottom, you have a little chain length cable or chain to go ahead and do like curls. It comes with the leg curl attachment, and this right here, for whatever reason, comes with a lot of keepers. But yeah, it comes with a little attachment, so you could do that. Comes with this little nifty workout chart. So just hung it up. It's pretty cool, I guess. But overall, it's pretty good machine. Got it for, I want to say, 600 or so. And yeah, I think it works out. It's pretty good. Before I just had a regular bench, but the reason I actually got this instead of just a regular squat rack was mainly just for the cable system. I wanted a cable system. So it does have exterior, I guess hooks you want to call them. So if you want to go ahead and do your traditional bench without using the Smith machine portion of it, you could just go ahead and put it on, toss your bar. Got my bar in a corner that I use sometimes. Not as much. I probably use more of the Smith machine portion of it, just because I have a small footprint in here, so I don't. It's kind of a pain to get the bar out each time. So just for time restrictions, I just use the Smith machine portion of it. And yeah, overall, I think it's a good machine. And hope you guys like the review. If you like, please subscribe and like, or if you have any comments, please list them below. Thank you. Go ahead and remove this hectic attachment. Don't use it, and I think it takes like some space up. Just don't like how it looks either. So to do so, I'm gonna have to take this off the pulley system. Take this out right here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clamp these to the centerpiece using some hardware attachments that I got at Lowe's for, I think, $1.40 for two of them. So remove this, measure, see exactly how far this should hang down so it doesn't mess up any of the cable system. Go down 40.5 inches. That didn't work like I wanted it to work. And remove, it's on the ground now. Took up the 2 bolts, whole thing came down. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and get this part, take off these, remount it, and then hook up the cables. So take this off, I'm gonna mount it like this, and then hook the cables through there. So I took off the pads, see they're right there. All the bolts to go to it. Just gonna go ahead and screw this back on. 5/16. Side note, these are kind of like recessed in for the pre-cut like square, so it gets resistant, so this bolt could go on. That wasn't working, so what I had to do was use a pair of pliers to hold it down so I could actually tighten it. So now I'm going to go ahead and hook the wires or cabling through here. I'm thinking about, see where this hole's at, putting it through and hanging it on that way, or I was just going to have both of them hanging on the center piece right here. I think I might just actually have it go through here, since this cable wouldn't be moving up and down. It's just to hold that other piece up perfectly level. So I'm going to try that right now. These come off. Fell through. These come off and put the cable through here, put this piece on, tighten it so it's not tension, so the cables are not going to separate, and put 2 little 1/2-inch nuts on. Now, took it off, ran the cabling through the hole at the top, have it come all the way back down. These are pretty damn even. And went ahead and put these little clamps on there. So I spent about $1.40 in hardware. Took this off. Nice and sturdy. Now I don't have these little pads in the way. I could never reach it in the first place and too short. I kind of had to like stand up instead of sit on the bench to do it. So now it works out perfect. I think it looks better and I don't use it, so what's the point of having it? So let me know what you guys think. Yeah, thank you.